All right, guys. Hope all is well. Hope you all are doing good. And welcome. Hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to be doing a live stream as regards to VSTs, different VST organ plugins. Today, currently, I'll be using around three VST organs. I have it muted on my Viscount organ, as you can see, and I'm running it through Logic here and so forth. So hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are doing good. Let me kind of do a little mic check test right here. Kind of add a little reverb on my. There we go. It's not too bad. Okay, not too bad. Okay, all right, all right. So today, I'm going to be sharing my screen so you all can see exactly these organ VSTs here. Um, so, right here, this is called the GG Audio organ VST. So this is a very good. It's a very good organ plugin for those who don't want to use, say, your Viscount or your XK5 sometimes, or if you want to, put in all the, for guys who don't have clone wheel organs like this, or the Viscount XK5 or the Mag or the Kumar, or the Nord C2D. You can use these organ VSTs, and they're starting to get very, very accurate. Um, you know, Different tastes, different, tonality and so forth. But I will say with this one here has a lot of parameters and features in which you can tweak. All right, so let's start off here. As you can see, the main interface with this here. You can see this is by Blue 3 by GG Audio. So what you can do right here, you have your key click, your tube drive level, different types of the tube drive level. You have your cabinet, direct signal, which is no rotary action or sound of that sort. And they have different models of speakers here. You got 122, 147, custom RA200, 4x12. Those are stationary speakers. Then you have the spread, the distance, the mic type, and all that type of stuff. Okay. You do have the reverb amounts, and you have the pre and the post for this one here, Blue 3. Then you have the output, you have the main volume of the organ, the albions of the organ, the lows, the mids, and the highs, and so forth. All right, so I'm just going to let you hear what it sounds like. This here is I believe it's a Model CV, and I'm gonna go into different the edit options. I'm not gonna go into too much, but you'll see where things are coming in. Okay, all right. So let me go back into if y'all can see, you go back here into all right. So right here. So you do have, you have the two sets of drawbars, normally four sets, but they provided two. I think you can, let me see here. Well, no, went too far. But anyways, I'll let you hear what it sounds like first. So that's direct signal. All right. Then you got the chorus vibrato. Got the full drawbars. All right, so that's good. Sounds good. So let's add the 122 here. Okay, so that sounds really good. And for those who are listening, please listen with headphones. As you can see, you can hear the stereo effect of that. You know, so all right. Let's go back into, there we go. So with the 122, you can hear the warmness of it. All right, let's go to the 147. All right, 147 would be right here. Okay, so this is 147. You can hear the more grit to it and bright, so it does emulate it very good. You can definitely hear tonal difference, the amplification going on. All right, and then you got the custom. And they do have different subtle tonalities to them. This is the RA200. Then you have the 4x12. All right, so let's go back to 122 for a second. Now, what I do like though, over here on the drive, you can turn up your drive a bit more. Give you the drive options, as I was saying before. So you hear that little chrominess. You drive it more. You hear the tubes, 6550, old 6550 tubes breaking up. You have different types of overdrive here. You have the A, which we are now. Now let's try the B. Okay, this one's a bit more hollow, but you can hear when you pull it more. The C, here's the little mids. Then you have the high gain. So you hear the high gain frequency. So the distortion is mostly in the highs. Especially when you turn up the drive level. Let me put that sound. Let's try with a 147 with this setting here. Yeah, you hear the drive a lot. And you know, as I said, 147 in all the tutorials I've done, 147s and 122s are very they're different regarding switching. I mean, schematically and the audio. There was one just brighter, one a little more brilliance and grit to it with the 147, while the 122 is a much tamer and a tad bit more tamer, while the it's much warmer, and there's a delay in regarding the switching. Now that we see all this, you can see the bass, and they do highlight when you press on them. All right. Now let's go into the edit section here. Now the edit is where this is where things get really interesting. So you could tweak to your own liking. You could go into some custom, like right here, tone wheel settings. You got a tone wheel settings. Whereas you can choose different model Hammonds, which I will show you shortly. And then you can edit the custom tone wheels, which is the tone wheels that's normally in the organ based on the curve of how the organ and the tone wheels are. You can, in the organ world, you're probably pretty much calling it, you're recalibrating, recalibrating the tone wheels, if that makes sense. Where you can put up as much bass, it's like you're doing the actual overall curve of the generator. Okay. So for here, let me show you so you can see the 96 tone wheels right here. It does show all that, right? And that's good. The custom set, you have the CV, which I was on currently moments ago. Right. So let you hear this one. Let me go back over here, kill a drive a bit. It doesn't kill. And keep back on a preset for the overdrive. Put it back on the good old 122s. All right. So on the edit here, so you have, and you can see the years of of model Hammonds. And down here, up here, you can see Blue 3. They have their own custom model called Blue 3. Right. Got some bass on it too for this one. So say if you wanted to use like an A100 1960, you hear the difference right there? There's a whole difference. And you can see even on the meter here, the tone wheel curve is different. The bass is a bit more. The height is not as much on this. All right. The 62 is a bit more up. Okay. You have the 64. Yeah, there's a total different right there. This would be probably in the GI registration going into the early red caps. All right. So let me see if we have any questions of that sort. Okay, none. So let's go back here. All right, so what I was saying is, so you could choose whatever you want. If you want to wax, you can see right here, 64 recap. And you can definitely hear a tonal difference. It's a bit brighter. Normally when you recap caps, the tonality is much brighter and crisp. And you do got some good bass on it too, depending on how it's recalibrated, And mostly with recalibrated organs, Hammonds, you can adjust like the crosstalk. The crosstalk is normally not adjusted. I'm sorry. Crosstalk is normally present. You can hear it if you turn up a little bit more. All right, so. Yeah, so you have all those models. Then you got the tone wheel levels. If you want to add more bass, you can turn that up. You see what I'm saying? If you want all your lows, you see, you adjust that, and you be good. But this right here is a lot. This is a lot. You can clone organs on this. So, and then you have let me show you the others right here real quick so we can move on. You have the B3 wax 56. So you have from the 60s A100 up until the 66 A100, the red Malar cap. And see, right here, you see the high signal, the hot signal coming from the highs. We kill the crosstalk for a second here. Yep. All right, B3. Let's try it. Let's try 62 B3. Yeah, that's okay. I like 62s, the year 62s Hammond because they're really nice. Then you have the 69 red cap. Yep. So it does the job good. You also have the C3 59 C3 recapped. Then you have the 45 CV year 45. All right, and then you have the L100 wax. Yep, so you can pick, choose, refuse. So we done talk about the tone wheel levels. We have the key click. You can adjust the key click. You can mess with the tone. We did talk about the tube overdrive already. The reverb, you can, that's the post. You have the room size potentiometer where you can adjust. You have the pre. So like the pre, you hear that. Room size, see that. All right. And then over here, you can do the condition of the generator. You can have like the transformers. See that? So when it's, I guess, based on my drawbar right here, let me see. On my drawbar right here, if the transformers are good, you hear everything. But if the transformers, you hear a difference. When it's old, bad transformers, you can even shoot the noise. You hear that? The leakage. Yeah, you hear the leakage of the generator. Then you have a flutter of the generator. You can start hear it too. Yeah, the fluttering of it. Then you have the output and stuff of the organ, the ambience, which we saw this already. Now here, you have the percussion. You got the normal level, soft. Over here, you can adjust these parameters to whatever liking you want. So if I turn the percussion on, and let's see what we got here. All right, so you can mess with the decay, fast decay. You see, let's go to the third. Slow decay. And then you have the level drop. Yeah, so you can do all that. The adjustment of the chorus vibrato, you have the depth and the chorus mix. So if you're playing, say I'm on a 60s, I'm gonna show you something real quick here. On our C3 66, the chorus vibrato is a little bit, it's much stronger than the 50s. So what I mean is, and let me disable the internal, let's go to direct on this right here. So what we have here, all right, no signal coming from the Leslie, just dry signal of the organ from the GG terminals, all right, going to a stationary speaker, all right. So you can adjust the depth, which is You hear that depth? You can kill it where it sounds much chorusy. And then the chorus mix is the mixture of the depth and the chorus all together. And see, that's dry signal of the chorus. You can just see that. The sound of the, so it sounds more, see, when you're over here, chorus, and then when you pass over here, it sounds like a V3, you know, vibrato series versus the chorus series. So like on a C366, you'd have, yeah, somewhere around here, would depend on what which year, you know, the red cap's aging and stuff on the line box of the chorus vibrato. So let me turn my chorus vibrato, my Lizzie on 122. Yeah, somewhere around there, not too muddy, but somewhere around there. Let me see, red cap. Kill up percussion for a second. All right, so yeah, so you do have that. All right, and right here, moving forward, yeah, you have the cabinet, which we already discussed, and then you have the microphone placing, which I'm going to discuss shortly. All right, so the cabinet, as you can see, I like how they did the cabinet design of this, whereas you can actually adjust the miking and the spreading. You can actually see the horn with the diffusers or the deflectors on. You have the option of turning it on or off. Then you have the one with the scrim cloth. And I think this one over here, custom, has the one without the scrim cloth, okay? 122, you got 3 rotary, right? So you got 122, 147 custom. And then you have the RA2, those are different, you know. So, and you have the horn adjustment of how you want it, you know, acceleration and all that. And then here is where you have the different condensers you can switch in between, you know, dynamic, bass and all that stuff. All right, so that's one. All right, so, and it's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Let me see this one, right. And then you have the deflectors right here. So it's on right now. So if you turn it off, you hear it, it's biting. All right, and then you have the Memphis mode. All right, so this is pretty much it. There's one thing you can go for the GG audio. We're gonna move to the next one because I don't want to be too long on one of the VSTs. So I would give it a 7.5, 8. Does have, and then the pedal mode, I should have switched over to polyphonic. So if you want to do double bass, then you have the rotary. Then you also have the contact timing. They have a contact system timing where you hear that. So that's pretty dope. Then you have the rotary window mount if you want to, all that. All right, so that's the end for this one right here. So what are we going to do is I'm going to pull up another one called the Acoustic Samples. All right. The Acoustic Samples, this one, you can hear the belt, the rotation of the rotor already. All right, so this here, let me share my screen for this. You can, this one is called the B5 acoustic samples. It does have a lot of parameters on this. I'm not going to go into all of this. You have the V3, same drawbars. I'm sorry, I'm going too fast. The same blueprint of the organ. You have the normal, soft, vibrato, all that type of stuff. Click, key click, all that. Reverb, all that. Then you have the voice modeling, which I'm going through real quick, which is similar but the thing is with this right here, you have so much that you can choose from. You have the 1935 going straight up, early models. Then you got the B3s, all the years, RT3s. This one here. All right, that's good. Now, here is when things get really nice for me. They did something here. You have the rotary, apart from the rotary, the DI, and all that type of stuff. Signal, the cabinet effect, and you can choose between the rectifier and the real room or dry space of the Leslie, the position and miking and all that. Then you have the micings down here. But this is where things get very nice. You can change the driver for the top, making it sounding like, so for example, you got the Jensen 21 V21. Let me see. I guess I didn't map I thought it would have been mapped, but anyways, let me pull. So let's do full drawbars real quick. All right. So speaker wise, this is a Jensen 21. For the horn. All right. And then you got the JBL. So I'm gonna go back to the Jensen JBL. Subtle difference is 147. You have the 3300 driver. Then down here you can do the same. What if you want to use a 122A bottom? That's how the 122A bottom is. Got a hollow sound, wind. So yeah, you do have a lot of options on that. All right, so let me go back. We have, this is the last one I'm going to talk about today, which is a very, very good one that everyone knows about. This is called the UAD plugins. But before I go to the UAD plugins, my rating on the B5. The B5, I would give it say a 7.5, 8. But this one right here is one of the most accurate one I've heard in my ears thus far regarding the sound of how a Hammond, and they sampled this based off, I think it's a 57 or 59, one of those late 50s, 58, I believe, 58 B3s years. This is the B5 sample. So with this here, you can all right, so let me pull. Oh. this one's really nice. You can hear the cross vibrato hoe. It articulates a lot. It sounds much like the actual scanner or the line box coming from a real Hammond. Now with this one right here, you do have, same line out as, the, upper, lower. It shows you a full blueprint of the Hammond and so forth. Here is when you can adjust like the preamp tone, the octaves, the MIDI assignments and stuff. Rotary, mechanical, all that, organ key thuds and stuff. So it's really good. This one really has captured a lot with me, with doing certain recordings. Yeah, this reminds me of an old 58 series Hammond. Now, the good thing with this is that this is going through a modeled 147 that came with this 58 here. And you can see it's very modeled. It's very modeled. You can see the drive, and if you turn the drive up max. And if you look right here, the tubes right down here are very simulated, so. You have the volume. Yeah, so this is really good. You can mess with the mic in position, the different drum mics, the different mics for the rotor drum. I'm sorry, and the mics for the horn. You can hear that's a condenser 84. You do have the dynamic 57, which is a Shure. Excuse me. I like this one too. I like this one. I like the tube for the bottom. So yeah, I would give this a 9. I would definitely give this a 9. Braxton, when I use MIDI software like this, my dropbars are all mapped together like if to be natural. Hey man, what's up, Braxton? What's up, bro? Hey, I mean, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, so this is really churchy. I see if you were in like a concert or a church, I don't have an organ, you got this with a MIDI, yeah, you'd be good because this got some real grit to it, and I just like it. Now, say if it's too bright, you can go back up in here and kill if it's too bright. Yeah, there it is. You can kill that, but if you want it brighter, put it at 6.5 back to the original. like and one thing for those who are asking, just in case they ask how to adjust the speeds, they did a little neat thing right here where you can press this button and you have the pulley and the bell tension for the horn and stuff. So if you pull it back lower on the bottom rotor, it takes a longer time to ramp up and down. Same as the horn. This is on 12 o'clock, so you know. Now if I wanted to delay on the horn a bit, my mouse, there we go. Yeah, so it's good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, guys, what did you think? Tell me what you think. What y'all do? Sounds great. Yeah. Push up might be natural drivers to B flat. Yeah, would be also be my move. Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's really good. I do like I like what I'm hearing so far. I'm definitely gonna give this a 9.5, if not a 10. Now, being that I think because how they model it, they don't give you as much room to tweak as much as like the chorus, because it's based off B3 58 that they cloned. So, but out the box, I mean, you don't have to do much tweaking to it because it's like it's there. Even with the chorus router, it's very natural. Yeah, with that 147, you get that grit. You can control it as well, you know. So I gotta get my yeah, I gotta get my switch assigned the right way because it's toggling, but it's not toggling the right way. But yeah, guys, so I mean, you know, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all could put the comments in the chat section and so forth. So anyways, guys, this is gonna be my last one for today. I'm gonna do a part 2 on the others to come, okay? So I would like to thank you all so much for coming in, and I really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next tutorials. Y'all